President Trump puts the brakes on federal funding for California high-speed rail. He said, enough is enough. We're not giving you any more money because this is quite literally the train to nowhere.
Between Merced and Bakersfield, testing on that portion is planned for 2028. Department of Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy posted on social media saying California's train to nowhere is now projected to cost $135 billion.
So as we all know, the California high-speed rail has been a boondoggle. It's been a project that is almost at this point emblematic of government bureaucracy and corruption and bloat and all of that, where they just keep pouring money and billions and billions and billions of dollars into a project. This was written by our good friend of the show, Lance Christensen, from the California Policy Center. So far, $13 billion has been spent on what exactly we're still trying to figure out. This is where taxpayer money goes to die. And who exactly is going to ride this train? A 2023 High-Speed Rail Authority report quietly slashed ridership projections by 25%. Take that number and divide it by the estimated distance of track to be laid, and the cost is more than $200 million per mile. That is nearly 3 times higher than the original total projected cost for the entire system. Where did $13 billion go? Most of it is going to consultants to write these reports, these complex reports that they spend a whole bunch of money on. So President Trump obviously looked at all of this and said, well, enough is enough. And I looked up the numbers. At the end of 2023, approximately 24% of the California high-speed rail project's committed funding came from federal sources, with the remaining 76% provided by the state of California. 5% is definitely something that is going to put a huge damper on this. Now, keep in mind, if they have to fill that gap, that 25% gap for the funding that they are now losing from the federal government, this is a state government that has been perpetually seeing big billion-dollar budget deficits year after year. Right? This year, we saw a $12 billion budget deficit that they plugged with some financing shenanigans and trickery and stuff like that. Is this going to put an end to the high-speed rail for good? Let me know in the comments.